a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you can do as a junior.
I know some people search the world to find.
Hello, this is Triller Sochi, and I'm going to be doing a different video today. You see, I'm in my room again. So today's video, it's going to be kind of serious but fun at the same time. It's the Ryla video. What Ryla stands for? Rotary Youth Leadership Awakening. And what Ryla is a camp that you go for 5 days away from your home, away from your cell phone, away from society basically. And I was put in week number 2. We had to go through difficult things, challenges, still have fun, and just have an outstanding time. Yeah! Oh, outstanding. Okay. Ever since Ryla kept saying outstanding. Yes. But you would go through a whole week, or less than a week, 5 days, and you would meet all these kinds of different people from different schools, different backgrounds. They all had different stories. And what Ryla was here to do was to bring you closer together, learn how to make connections, learn how to basically be your own leader, and it doesn't matter what type of leader you are, what kinds of leader. I'm going to be discussing all of Ryla, and here we go. So, day number 1, so I'm going to be reading kind of the stuff that was basically what I did. So basically, we formed our groups. They were just randomly selected. We had no clue what the heck was going on. We just joined these groups because they already had lists and everything. And at the time, I didn't know this girl named Alicia, and then this other girl named Chloe, and those are the two who kind of found me, and I was able to join my group because I had no idea what the heck was happening. We were one of the last people. We were like basically the last bus to get to Ryla, so we had to run through this cool gauntlet thing, and we were just running, and all these people we had no clue were chanting, and they're like, yeah, 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 but we just did it. We just ran. Our whole bus ran. We're like, yeah, we just were all pumped up. That's what Ryla is all about. Getting all pumped up, everything like that. Since day one, that's what was happening. But basically, we got into our groups, and my group, we were group number 10. Pretty cool. Group number 10, and what our task was for day number 1, we had to use a compass, but like no one in our group knew how to use a compass. I don't know how to use a compass, none of them really, except this guy named Tyler, and we kind of relied more on him, and we're like, oh yeah, because he kind of knows how to use his compass, we'll just let him do it. We're not good at working in a group yet, because we're still kind of nervous, still not sure about these people, but I knew I could trust them. Like, I'm pretty good at trust and everything, but we had to find these flags, and we had to use coordinates, basically, and walk this certain amount of feet to basically be able to find our flags that we needed to find, and we would have to find 10 flags. And we were going to the first thing, walking that many feet, using the degree, trying to use a compass, and basically through that whole day. So I was the one who was able to find 2 of them accidentally, because we were just walking, you know, we were trying to guesstimate basically, and I mean it kind of worked well, because we did find 3 in the end, thanks to Eli for the third one. Day 1 basically went on like that. Our bus ride with the random people, I didn't talk about this, so 3-hour bus ride, that was a long time. And one of the first people I met, his name was Jerry. Yes, I really admire you, Jerry. He's so amazing, and he was so friendly. He was able to go up to me and this kid Josiah, this other guy, and we were all nervous. We didn't know like how to introduce ourselves really, because we were all nervous. But Jerry was the one who kind of introduced him, and then all of us together. So then we started talking, and I kind of met people on the bus, which was cool. I felt a little better, you know, before going to Ryla. And then going through the gauntlet, we went to a gauntlet. I was feeling excited and nervous being with my group, learning who these people were, and I knew I wasn't going to remember the names that easily, but some of them were easy, like Eli and Kate. Kate was the easy one. Oh my god, I kept forgetting Alicia's name. I feel bad. Towards the afternoon, I was like, oh, I feel pretty good about this and everything. And what I wanted, my goal for during day one, I was like, I need to meet new people, make good friends, and just try and apply what I learned into reality. And so we had to go in our group thing, and we would have to play. This is a funny memory. We're still, you know, day one, still learning our group's names and learning these people, but we play this game, Protectors slash Enemies, and basically we had to choose like who our enemy was and then who we were protecting. I chose to protect Kate. And then my enemy, I think it was Allie, yeah. My enemy was Allie, but then this girl named Chloe, I didn't know her at the time, but Chloe, I think she chose me as protector, and then Allie, I think she chose me as the protector as well, everyone, and then we all started chasing each other. And it was so funny because we had to be like near each other. You had to be near your protector and enemy, or you were running away from your enemy. But I was trying to protect Kate, and then these people were running after me, and then we ended up going in circles. But that was like the funniest thing ever. Oh, and we day one we found out our name, Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees. Bee's Knees is the best. Here's a picture. Still same day, we were able to meet this guy named Billy. And he kind of gave us like a conference about communication and how connections are good and using the what. So like asking people, you know, like getting to talk with them. So you would say why, you would ask why questions, what, how, ask follow-up questions, and just talk about travel of last resort. And I was able to meet my shark partner. So it'd be my partner for life. So every time I see my shark partner, I'll go like this and be like, what's up? Yeah, Giselle. Woo! Giselle. Giselle's awesome. Okay. So this is the biggest thing. The Ryla chant. Still same day. So now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I am strong. I am powerful. Defy the odds. Step up. Step up. Step up! Now I am the voice. I will lead, not follow. I will believe, not doubt. I am strong. I am powerful. Defy the odds. Step up! Step up! Step up! Yeah. So basically we did that every single night. And number two. Day number two started getting more serious, and my cabin. Oh yeah, I got to meet my cabin mates. So meeting my cabin mates for the first time, I was like nervous and stuff. I was like, oh, I hope they accept me, because, you know, I'm like tomboyish and like, oh god. But they seemed pretty cool at the start. I didn't really know any of them, so we just introduced ourselves. So like Hannah and Ariana and Jenny and Kaylee and of course Carly, who I get friends with, amazingness. So basically we decided, because we wanted to get to know each other more, we would wake up at 6:30 the next morning and we would take a hike. And I will show you some hiking pictures, because during the hike we found some really cool stuff. So there's a bunch of deer, so we walked pretty, like a mile or two. I feel like it was a mile or so, a little bit more. But we were walking on this path and we see a herd, and all these bucks were there. And Peyton, she was the one who told us that on the horns, if you see 2 and 2, like on each side, they're 2 years old, or if it's 1 and 1, that's 1 year old, 3 and 3, 3 years old, and that's how you tell their age. It was pretty cool. I was like, that's super cool. But I got some really good photos, you'll see. Like started to get more connected. We worked with a shark partner this day. when we got to the conference hall. You'll see footage of that. We go through sadness and stuff. I think this is the day. Yeah, this is the day we had to go through doing this activity where we would have to kind of, if we wanted to, we would raise our hands of what the kinds of deep things we were going through. Like, let's say a person in your family died, or someone in your family is doing drugs and alcohol, we would do that. I mean, if not, or if we wanted to support everyone, we would do the I love you sign for support. And basically throughout Ryla we use this sign because that day took upon us, made us very emotional. And I'm not going to talk more about this, but specifically what I got from that day is that we need to be more open and address these kinds of topics, because it's good to know that others are facing, I mean, everyone has different issues they have to go with, or different things. So, oh man, this was a long night. Still day number 2, we got to learn how to do square dancing from, oh yeah, after all the emotional stuff in the morning and afternoon, we were able to do dancing, and we did this. Oh my god, yeah, we learned square dancing with this group and everything, and I got to know these people. So my partner was Forrest, and I got to square dance with him. Yeah, Forrest. And then I was with B and other people. Oh, from that day, I got so energetic and everything. That was the day that Carly, she actually serenaded us, because none of us could fall asleep because we were so hyper from dancing. That was a really good time. Honestly, that was it was like, it kind of reminded me like what I want at school dances, and the school dances, we have fun with that. So then 3, more conference stuff, talking about leadership and talking about what kinds of things are learn, understand, and brilliant, energetics. So this was the day we kind of found out what the heck is our basically leadership style. So we took this quiz before we went to Ryla from the STEP site, and my energetics, so I am the most conceptual. This kind of conceptual is more the process, more creative thinking, kind of the out-of-the-box thinkers, very imaginative, and they solve problems intuitively. And then my least one is social. I know, I was surprised. I was like, social? Really? I'm pretty social, but then I didn't know like what was in depth about it. But this is the people who care about others, are emotional, intuitive about people, and like working in groups. But I like being, I feel like I would be more of this. I don't know why. But analytical, I am 20%, so that's my second best. These are the logical people. They're the more technical and everything. And then structural, they're more organized, enjoy direction, and they make and follow plans. And these are, so expressiveness, I'm more reserved. Like, I'm like a little bit more to the talkative side, but I'm not quiet, so like I'm like a little bit more than the middle. And then assertiveness, I'm more of a peacekeeper rather than being, I mean, I'm competitive, but I guess to me I'm more peacekeeper, so this makes sense. And flexibility, I'm more accommodating, but I feel like I would still be welcoming to change more, because I'm into that. But basically throughout the day we learned that we all had different thinking styles, and I was more conceptual. That's why on the shirt we did our graphs, so we would fill out this every day. And these are kind of the attributes of me. I'm humorous, I'm fun, I'm compassionate, I'm artistic, I'm honest, and energetic. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit, yeah. But also this day, 6:15, we woke up, we took another walk. I took a walk with Carly and B. Those are 2 cool people from my cabin. I would get to know Carly more, and we also had breakfast together. We would have like eggs and stuff. That was all good, with sausage and stuff. Their food wasn't that bad, so we didn't do the ropes course yet, but this would be the pre-ropes course, so we kind of got an understanding. My group, we had to do this thing where all of us were in the circle, and I forget what it was called. We called it, like, it was like an island thing, and our leader and our learning facilitator, so they were the two adults in our group who kind of led us, our leader was the one who kind of led us. The learning facilitator would take notes and just be there for us, but on the ground, and we would all stand in it in a circle, and we were super close together, and we would all have to take turns, and we had water bottles outside of it because we measured our body, like how long we are. So we would have to trust our group in order to get the water bottles, and that was kind of fun to do. And then we'd also do this thing called Shrinking Earth. So we had to, this was a box, and all of the group, we all had to put both feet on it somehow, and still be on it. And it got smaller and smaller. That's why it's called Shrinking Earth. But that was a fun time, and we got more closer to our group. But the next day, it's even closer. That's what led us to a very emotional day on the last day. But still, we're striving. Also, this night, we had our Mental Olympics! Woo! It was one of the best days. From far out, one of the best days, for sure. Pretty cool. We had to make our own little, I'll show you this epic shot we got. So my idea was to, this lady came around and she's like, oh, this is what you gotta have a name, you gotta have a chant, you gotta have what your team photo will be for the Olympics, and you gotta design your Olympic outfits and everything like that. But for me, personally, I was like, she had mentioned, people had done in the past pyramids, and I was like, yo, we gotta do a pyramid, that'd be epic. And then a couple people would be on the ground, like, we started filling in ideas, like, because, we're all different thinkers, so we filled in ideas. But there's an epic shot you see right now, super epic, love it. And also, so we went through the Mental Olympics. That was one of the crazy fun nights. Every night was fun at Ryla. We would be all pumped up, and our chant was like, we are the bees, we have knees. We are strong and we love trees. We are bees, we have knees, we are strong and we... Day number 4. That's another one of my favorites, but kind of scary at the same time. Yeah, you would have to get over your fear of heights. Like, I have a fear of heights. It's like, oh my god, shoosh. But basically for day number 4, yeah, day number 4. I don't even need this, but this is my favorite journal ever now. But day number 4, so we would do this ropes course basically the whole day. We would get strapped into our harnesses and a helmet. All of us got it there. And our first one was Charlie Chaplin, and this is basically where there's 2 redwood trees, and they have little pegs so you can climb up them, and then there's 2 ropes going across. But the catch is 2 people would have to go up on the same tree on the same side, and they would go up, and then the other people would be in groups, so it would be like 2 separate groups for each person who was going up for the partnerships. But each person would have a group, and the group down below, they would be the ones who tighten it or loosen it, whether you need it or not. And then the 2 people up top, they would have to go across the ropes and get...
Alright, people keep talking, they can say what they like, but all I know is everything's gonna be alright. No one can get in the way of what I'm feeling. No one can get in the way of what I'm Starting conversations. Take it away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you, and you're singing that song, and I got lost after 4 hours. Sing the words wrong.
There was also a day where there was singing, so I'll show you a clip of that, so be tuned for that. Kevin. Oh, no, those two.
It's a passion inside. I can't run from myself. There's nowhere to hide. But I'll make me close one more door. I don't wanna hurt anymore. Stay in my arms if you dare. Must I imagine you there? Don't walk away from me. I have nothing, nothing, nothing if I don't have you.
Yeah! Last thing I want to say is that if you're thinking about going to Ryla Camp, Rotary Youth Leadership Awakening Camp, I truly recommend it. From seeing this video, you see how much memories I've made and what I've learned and all the fun things they do. You gotta go. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity you can do as a junior, and going junior year, after junior year, in the summer. So basically you have to be a junior, but you gotta go to Ryla. Go to Ryla. Recommend it, and thank you to all my Ryla family. Week 2. And yeah.
Down to the riptide, taken away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand man. I love you when you sing that song.
Please subscribe to Triller Sochi. Subscribe. Subscribe. Welcome to the Ryla family.